The view from the skies above downtown San Antonio. We're pleased to welcome you to Texas tonight. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Anthony Davis was among the top candidates for last season's Defensive Player of the Year award. AD said he takes pride in his defense, adding, anytime guys feel they can score it on me, I take it personally. Kevin, it's going to take an awful lot to get your shots up over the brow. Back to you.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Rajon Rondo. LeBron James is out there with Davis. Then it's Green, and it's Howard in at the 5 down low. And for San Antonio, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Derek White is out there with Murray, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Here's LeBron. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. And they double up Davis. Here's Rondo. Offline with his 3. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Not what you'd expect when you look at the standings. I think this game is important to them to try and turn the tables here.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
James, good, and it's Green picking up the assist. James has got his second basket.
You know, LeBron James is so strong and able to finish through contact because of it. You've got to wrap him up. You've got to get him before he gets that ball up in the shooting motion, because contact other than that doesn't bother him.
No good from Gay. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside for Rondo. Lakers passing it around. Green passes to Howard. Poked loose and stolen by Aldridge. DeRozan against LeBron. DeRozan, and Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That one is off.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Murray. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Green in the post. White covering. Here's Kuzma. The three-pointer, no good. San Antonio leading by 3. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers on offense. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Gay. And it's Johnson in for White. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
But they get it back. A second chance effort. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempt.
A different look now for San Antonio. Trey Lyles comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Here's DeRozan. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That is a DeRozan specialty there. Draw contact, convert, and then head to the line for a freebie. Not by accident. That's his plan.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Here's Johnson after Rajon Rondo's bucket. DeRozan's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Rondo passes to Davis. And they double up Davis. Outside, Green. This one for three. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. It's a tie ball game.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Now, here's Mills. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
San Antonio making a switch here. Forbes checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Green. Now here is McGee. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. Rondo. Rebound San Antonio.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Rondo following the score by Jakob Poeltl. Rondo dishes to Caldwell-Pope. Bucket is good.
Yeah, and this is what Caldwell-Pope is here to do. I mean, a natural scorer who's looking to capitalize from there every time.
There's 57 seconds left in the first. And here's Mills from the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Caldwell-Pope on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah, he's a guy who looks for his shot often. He's energetic and outstanding at forcing the issue. Caldwell-Pope is his name.
And Caldwell-Pope drops them both.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Here's Mills. He's covered by Rondo. And Mills kicks to Pirtle. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Here's Rondo. It's hauled in by Lyle.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And it's sent back by Morris. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and it's in there. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Nice job adjusting his body on the drive as he gets hit. All the credit belongs to Caldwell Pope there.
Shot's good by Mills.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
To the paint, here's McGee. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for San Antonio.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rajon Rondo is out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And there's JaVale McGee. And there's Dion Waiters. And it's Morris in at the power forward. Now here's Mills after Dion Waiters' miss. The pass to Pirtle. Kicks it to Johnson. Second chance shot. Gay misses.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Waiters finds Rondo. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Here's McGee. And Pirtle pulls it down. San Antonio leading by 5. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Mills. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries. Reagan, 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so, because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Johnson. White, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Murray. That's tipped. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Rondo drives in. Feeds it to Caldwell Pope from the top of the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you to rock.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position can switch directions on the go, is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for Morris. James checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. Now here is Davis. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Green. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite-level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
Los Angeles trails by 4. LeBron passes to Howard. Back to LeBron. Lakers passing it around. Passes it to Howard. Outside, Green. Here's the 3. Just 5 to shoot. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Green's got 6 points in the quarter. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Murray with the bounce pass. Fades and shoots. Yes, that goes in. DeRozan's got 10 points.
You know, I look at DeRozan. One of the things I like most about his game is that he really employs the mid-range shot. And it's a lost art for most other players.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Here's DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
2 shots.
Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. Number 1, the Spurs.
Both of these teams are going to have to really take care of the basketball because they're both making a killing scoring off those turnovers.
Trey Lyles checked in for Rudy Gay. The Lakers also with a sub. Kuzma's checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Caldwell Pope against Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Now here's James. He has 6, and it goes down 2 points.
Really, that's his specialty right there, finding that angle and then going hard to the rim.
Murray outside. DeRozan against LeBron. Aldridge wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
No one near James as he lets it go. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Lyles. 56 seconds left now here in the second. White against Green. Out to DeRozan. 3-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Davis dishes to LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on White.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
He misses the free throw. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he is checked in for Aldridge. Johnson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for White. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Markieff Morris comes in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Caldwell Pope.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
Nailed from three-point land. Outside Rondo, over Mills. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
A lot of their offense has come off the bench tonight, Ernie, and that's something every coach loves to get. The score would be a lot different if they hadn't gotten those points from the reserves.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, their D wasn't a disaster, but they can improve on it. They lacked energy out there and were giving up a lot of good shots. They got to defend with more passion in the second half.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for San Antonio. King and Aldridge are up front. Murray out there with White. And it's DeRozan in at the three. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
San Antonio leading. Murray surveying the D. And Rondo sends it back.
Oh, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively. They're showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block.
Now here is Davis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. James misses.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that late.
And there's Murray on the assist from DeRozan. And the Spurs lead by 6. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
To the inside. Davis, the pass to LeBron. Shoots over DeRozan. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut back down to 6 after the bucket from James.
Hey, you can't find any fault with the defensive effort there. I mean, at the end of the day, James's great offense was better than outstanding defense.
They grab their own miss. Gay. And the shot goes down. Gay's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Howard in the post. Aldridge on him. Howard can't hit. The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And there's the call on Howard. That will be foul number 5 on him. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. Rondo against Murray. Knocked away. Outside, Davis. Now the dish to James. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 5 assists in the game.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. A nice shot by Aldridge.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Murray against Rondo. Unloads. Murray, no good.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's James. And the shot is long. San Antonio leading by 7. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by James, and James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Spurs making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And it's Green in for Bradley. Now, here's DeRozan. 15 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Murray, good. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And McGee kicks to Rondo. They kick it out to Green. Back to Rondo. Pass to McGee. Morris right side. Over Gay. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Morris. And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. DeRozan's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Green. And that one, good. And now it's only a 5-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, you know, we all think of Green as a shooter, and he is. But he's capable of more than that. He scores in other ways, too. Sneaky athleticism.
Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility. Early in his career, I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
Here's Rondo. Following the score by DeJounte Murray.
You know, when Rondo is at his most effective, he's setting up people, but he's also getting some points for himself on the perimeter. Then the passing lanes really open up for him, and he can give you real headaches when that happens.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Tries it from 9. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Rondo. And it's, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And that's a crucial three there. They've cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Spurs leading by a point. And we'll be back with you right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
Are you kidding me? Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Here's Morris. Here's McGee. Morris trying to free himself up, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from McGee. The pass to Pirtle. Johnson against Kuzma. Johnson down low. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. On the wing, Green. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside, White. Lets a floater go.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Pirtle. And then for Los Angeles, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Davis comes in for Morris. And James subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
So smooth, so fluid, effortless, yet powerful. When Davis gets positioning like that, he's trying to dunk it.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Rondo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first free throw is good.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
Los Angeles trails by 5. Here's Rondo. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's White, and Davis sends it back. And he gets it back. Green against Johnson. Back to Lyles. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Davis drives in, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against San Antonio.
I tell you what, fellas, we are watching a mobile big man do his work. So smooth for his size is Anthony Davis.
And he makes the first. Mills, who's checked in for San Antonio. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
Mills, that's a two-pointer. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Well, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Back to Mills. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Rondo passes to Davis. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 5 assists tonight.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Here's Aldridge. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Because he knows how to come through, you know exactly why they go to Aldridge in these spots.
Here's Rondo, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 1.
That's what a proven winner will do for you. Big bucket from Rondo.
San Antonio calls timeout. You look at James, what a contribution.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Rajon Rondo.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
Mills passes to Aldridge. Good work there as it goes.
Aldridge is too strong to let a little bit of contact bother him. I actually think he likes those tough shots.
Here's LeBron, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Aldridge against McGee. And White kicks to DeRozan. A 3 from Gay. He can't hit that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Davis, the pass to McGee. Trying to get open is Davis. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, and close shots that he takes.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by McGee. Here's Rondo. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Down low. Aldridge. Green with the block.
Excellent defender is Danny Green. He's instinctual, and he's got great court awareness defensively.
Back to Rondo. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Davis. The shot's good. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
James finds McGee. Outside, Green. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And here's Los Angeles. And it's Rondo penetrating. McGee the pass to Green. Rondo bounce pass. Here's Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
You know, with as much damage as Davis does inside, you know, AD is able to find plenty of opportunities from the mid-range, too.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David.